music group of using tactics like bots to artificially inflate K. Dot's diss track, Not Like Us, on radio and Spotify. And the labels of both artists are divisions of UMG. The UMG denied the claims in a statement to CNN, and they added, no amount of contrived and absurd legal arguments in this pre-action submission can mask the fact that the fans choose the music they want to hear.
Cook, Universal Music Group. Cook. How dare you, you sensitive, light-skinned ass nigga. You making us look bad, even though you always made us look bad. Fucking light-skinned ass nigga. How dare you sue the record label because black culture liked the song? That's really what it is. That's really what it is. And to be honest, I think it was all cultures. I think any culture who feel like you just not like them, they was fucking with the song.
So it's like that. And the headlines for Drake have been brutal. From Drake and the art of extending an L to Billboard straight up asking, can Drake regain his credibility?
Passed during this time, and it did work. When you said, hey Siri, play Certified Lover Boy, it did play Not Like Us.
Really?
Nah, that's cat. That's cat. Let me see. Siri, play Certified Lover Boy.
I couldn't find Certified Lover Boy in your Apple Music library.
Oh, I forgot. I don't fucking listen to that bitch ass nigga. YouTube, what up, YouTube? And of course, shout out to my lad. You clicked the title, you read the page, so I'ma just get to the point. Drake is yet again in his feelings. Yet again. Now, if you don't know what's going on, because I feel like I'm a little late to the party, but I'ma just speed y'all up on things. Drake is suing the record label Universal Music Group pretty much over They Not Like Us. Shout out to CNN. CNN is gonna break this whole lawsuit down with Drake and Kendrick. Then I'm gonna add my feedback, and then we're gonna get to the good stuff. Alright, so cause what? Drake? Like, how sensitive can one nigga be? What really pisses me off about this whole Drake lawsuit thing is because it's bad for hip hop. And I'm gonna tell you why. You don't want people feeling like they can't do diss songs. You feel me? Like, what? We can't do diss songs because you out here trying to threaten record labels or trying to sue the record labels. So I feel like it's just bad for hip hop. It's not hip hop culture, nigga. We've been dissing for the neck of time. We've been dissing niggas. It's part of hip hop culture, nigga. You didn't want to get dissed, and you should have stayed at Degrassi, bro. This is hip hop. I ain't gonna hold you.
Like us, they not like us. 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 They not like us.
This may be the
Fire. Like, it's the song itself.
hip hop equivalent of asking to speak with the manager. Rapper Drake turning his feud with Kendrick Lamar.
Yo, CNN cooking this nigga Drake, and we just turned the video on what? 15 seconds they cooking.
This may be the hip hop equivalent of asking to speak with the manager. Rapper Drake turning his feud with Kendrick Lamar into a legal fight. In a court petition, his lawyers are accusing Universal Music Group of using tactics like bots to artificially inflate K. Dot's diss track, Not Like Us, on radio and Spotify. And the labels of both artists are divisions of UMG. The UMG denied the claims in a statement to CNN, and they added, no amount of contrived and absurd legal arguments in this pre-action submission can mask the fact that the fans choose the music they want to hear.
Cook, Universal Music Group. Cook. How dare you, you sensitive, light-skinned ass nigga. You making us look bad, even though you always made us look bad. Fucking light-skinned ass nigga. How dare you sue the record label because black culture liked the song? That's really what it is. That's really what it is. And to be honest, I think it was all cultures. I think any culture who feel like you just not like them, they was fucking with the song.
So it's like that. And the headlines for Drake have been brutal. From Drake and the art of extending an L to Billboard straight up asking, can Drake regain his credibility? Music journalist Sumia Krishnamurthy is with us now.
Hey, Christian. She look alright. You know what I mean? I'll take it down depending on the day of the week.
She's also the author of Fashion Killer, How Hip Hop Revolutionized High Fashion, and the upcoming book, Rockefeller Records, An American Rap Dynasty. Thank you for being on with me. Let me
Is she educated? Know how I like them.
start here with, is Drake whining or does he have a plausible case here?
This is definitely a case of whining. You know, when you look
Exactly. Yo, bro. Niggas been dissing since the beginning of hip hop time. Did Jay-Z go and try to sue and get at Nas? Did Nicki Minaj go and try to sue Cardi? Did Cardi try to sue Nicki Minaj? This is hip hop, nigga. Just a bit. I just can't explain how much of a bitch he really is, bro. Like, I can't even, like, who the fuck gets into a hip hop diss battle and sues? That is the most light skinned sensitive shit I've ever seen in my life. And I'm light skinned. You sore ass loser. You's a fucking sore loser, bro. Y'all about to crash on this nigga.
look at the origins of hip hop, the competitive spirit is so intrinsic. And in one of the biggest rap battles we've ever seen in our lifetime, who would have thought it would
I don't know about one of the biggest rap battles we ever seen in our lifetime, and she dragged it. It was a good rap battle, but the best rap battle we ever seen in our lifetime would always be Biggie and Tupac. What are we talking about here?
potentially end in a courtroom? It's unprecedented.
Let me read here from this petition, and it's not a lawsuit, so I want to be clear about that. It's just a petition, potentially pre-action. But this is page 5. Drake's attorney claims that UMG had a deal with Apple. Quote, online sources reported that when users asked Siri to play the Certified Lover Boy album by Drake, Siri instead played Not Like Us, which contains the lyric certified pedophile, an allegation against Drake. You know, when I first read that, it sounded like Trump saying that the Dominion voting machines were changing Trump votes to Biden votes. But what are these online sources? How prevalent were these reports that it was changing what's played?
So I'm going to be honest, I actually did the test during this time and it did work. When you said, "Hey Siri, play Certified Lover Boy," it did play Not Like Us. So
Really?
Nah, that's cat. That's cat. Let me see. Siri,
Uh huh.
play Certified Lover Boy.
I couldn't find Certified Lover Boy in your Apple Music library.
Oh, I forgot. I don't fucking listen to that bitch ass nigga.
it did, yes. I actually posted a video on my YouTube and social media, but I think we all knew that it was pulling from the lyrics. So I think Apple could have an argument. People were searching for that song, or that's what their algorithm was kicking up, because it is not just titles, it's also lyrics. So there's a little bit of nuance there.
Okay. UMG denies the claims, as we said at the top, but the company did settle a payola case for $12 million back in '06 that claimed that they bribed radio stations and to play their artist. Is it plausible? I mean, and also, if they did this for Kendrick, how prevalent are these practices to say that Drake didn't benefit from these at some other time?
Yeah, and that's what a lot of industry insiders are saying. It could
Yo, they cut out, gang. That's not me. They cut out.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of industry insiders are saying. It could the entirety of his career, Drake really has enjoyed this privilege, being an industry darling, being the most streamed artist on Spotify for hip hop. Even now, I think the last time I checked, his monthly uniques on Spotify are more than Kendrick. If we go back to 2018, there was a huge campaign where every single Spotify playlist was Drake, whether it was hip hop, pop, country, gospel.
See, but you gotta argue with stuff like that, right? Drake was doing good until he decided to fuck with hip hop. Kendrick is hip hop. Drake, stay your ass where you belong. You don't got no business poking your pop ass in some hip hop shit. Be honest with you. Cause you know what I mean? You taking this to legal action, that's some pop shit. Niggas in the hip hop don't do shit like that.
Gospel. So these campaigns by these streaming services or companies, they're not uncommon. But the question is Drake now bitter or whining because he's not the
All right, you know what? Me being a Libra, let's just start right here, right? I get it from Drake's point. I'm not going to sit up here and cap. Could you imagine when Kendrick performs Not Like Us at the Super Bowl in front of millions of people, this is the Super Bowl, over millions of people, I would assume. For you to be saying that this man is a certified P word, that does sound crazy, considering the fact that we just don't really know. So it does sound crazy to perform that song in front of millions and billions of people, but at the same time, don't start none, won't be none. You can't join a fight. Pretty much, no, you can't start a fight, participate in the fight, and then when the fight don't go your way, go and try to cry. That's not how that work, bro. That ain't how that work. But trust me, Drake, I get it, bro. That is kind of messed up to be. Could you imagine, nigga? It's the Super Bowl. Everybody and their mother gonna be watching the Super Bowl. Drake gonna be around his friends that's want to watch the Super Bowl. This nigga gonna perform. The whole audience, the whole crowd, everybody gonna go crazy. Everybody calling you a P word on national TV. Could you imagine being called a pedophile? Damn, I said it. Whatever. Could you imagine being called a pedophile on national TV in front of the whole? I ain't gonna lie. I get it. Trust me, I get it from Drake Point. But like I said, bro, you don't start the war, bro, and then go and go, oh, where is it? You know how that work, bro. Ain't how that work. And it ain't like Kendrick came out of nowhere and called you that. I mean, he had his reasons. The fuck?
The beneficiary.
I read some of the headlines in the intro to our conversation. How much does this hurt his credibility?
I think a lot. It's one thing to lose a rap battle, but to the hand of your adversary and say, hey, good game. I think that's good sportsmanship. But this to me just really seems like whining. It seems like when things don't go his well, I think you alluded to it earlier, it has that very much stop the steal energy. That doesn't do too well in hip hop.
Right.
So Mia
Right.
Krishnamurthy, thank you so much for explaining to us. And I am genuinely surprised that if you said certified lover boy, you got Not Like Us. I'm going to try it. I don't know if it still works, but I'll check with Siri after the show. Thanks.
Well, I tried it and I don't really have that album on my phone at all, so maybe that's why it didn't work for me. But yeah, that's crazy. I subscribe for the vibe. Let me know your thoughts, man. I feel like Drake is some bitch ass shit, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro.